but that is what we have. We will be in with game one in just a moment here. It looks like we are ready to go. Quick shot here. That one's going to go crossbar out and away. Looks like we will have not just Associates in orange, of course, like you said, Scorcher, Mido, and Amaryllis. And then Asia Manji on the other side, 40 Mula, Dan, and Easel.
Great start here. Best of 5 for the group stage here for RLCS. Shot gets there, placed to the backboard. Not just Associates there with the clear over to the right side. Scorcher on it right away. Loses the 50 over to 40 Mula 7, and that's going to be a quick start there for Asia Manji.
And of course, not the start you want, but just 40, a little bit too much speed there. Defender and net was not able to get up in time. Would have been bumped potentially anyway, but not the start you're looking for. But you know, we always talk about a best of 5. You got plenty of time. We see it we see it a lot in best of 5s, honestly, where you know one team will drop game 1, but then the final series score ends up being 3-1 the other direction. So look for a response here early on from not just Associates.
Definitely just 5 games rather, best of 5, but you get plenty of time to bounce back. But here's Dan for Asia Manji, making it 2-0 with not even a minute into the game.
Nice little flick there off of the corner. Has his teammate there to help out as well. 79 kilometers per hour from the corner. And, you know, this thing, you know, you're only a minute in. You're just still adjusting to this. Just stop the bleeding now. Play strong Rocket League. You know how to come back from situations like this. And, you know, there's still a spot in this game for you.
Couple misses here on defense for not just Associates. Almost led to a dangerous chance there for 40. But Dan will go ahead, step up here. He'll send it to the back wall. Dan's still on it. He'll get the bump there, leave it for 40, and 40's gonna go crossbar down on a tight angle shot. It's now 3-0 for Asia Manji.
Man, this is a strong team right now. Asia Manji, of course, we expected them to put up some big performances there. Just that great bump on the back wall opens up the goal for 40. He takes advantage of that one. And if you are on the side of not just Associates, you got to stop the bleeding. You got to get something going here. It doesn't necessarily even have to be a goal, just some pressure the other direction. Make Asia Manji have to play some defense here.
Here's maybe that chance of Scorcher. He goes up for the double tap, but unable to follow it up is Amaryllis. He's unable to get a shot on target. Just hoping to stop the bleeding is not just Associate. Early here in game number 1. Still plenty of time though, Great Cabbage, for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, that's you know, that's the thing as well. And even I always talk about, you know, games like this, even if it does get a little bit out of hand, try to get one goal, at least for the confidence, for the momentum here. As we'll see a great 50 off the sidewall there. Now Scorcher comes in on that one, 50 away behind 40. Back on defense, that's into the corner by Amaryllis. Dan out towards mid, looking for his teammate there. Shot by Easel, and that one's home. 4-0 now for Asia Manji. It's getting a little ugly here in game 1.
It looked like Scorcher was trying to cover the open space as Mido got demoed on the far side, and Easel just will go ahead, take the free net there as it's now 4-0.
And still enough time, you know, we can still see comebacks from this, but we got to see something. We got to see some signs of life here out of not just Associates.
Oh no.
Still, as there's another one. Easel finds the front post there. This is not the start you're looking for by any means.
Just great offensive pressure here from Asia Manji. It's an open net. They catch not just Associates sleeping a little bit here. Maybe just off to a bit of a slow start. Still only game 1 in this best of 5 series. So hopefully so for not just Associates that they'll bounce back here. They'll find their groove, take this game 1 to figure things out, because they just need to get some momentum behind them as Easel sends it to the back wall. Amaryllis there with the clear out to the middle, but 40 is there. He's going to find Easel to the far side, back to 40, looking for Dan in the back to Easel, back to Dan. What a pass play here. Holy moly from Asia Manji.
What was that, like 4 or 5 at least passes in a row, just back and forth and back and forth. And I thought, honestly, they were getting a little bit too cute with it. I thought that was going to be too many touches, but they proved me wrong. Find the back of the net, 6-0 now. Big thing here for not just Associates is we do see series like this that happens where game 1 is an absolute blowout, and then it gets a lot more competitive in the second through the last game of the series, however many it does go. So still, you know, still a chance here, but I'm getting nervous early on here, and we, like you said, need to see something quick out of not just Associates.
Yeah, just the one thing I'm noticing that it seems Asia Manji is doing really well is they are finding each other on the field. You know, that's how that we just saw that great passing play there, but they're always looking for each other. Each touch is going to a teammate and not to the other team. They're looking to always have control here. Dan's up with another chance here. That's going to get blocked by Amaryllis. Scorcher will send it back to midfield before he's there to cut it off. Dan will go ahead and play it down off the ceiling. Easel's up for it right away. He's got an open net. 7-0 on another goal from Easel.
Yeah, and like you said, they're not only finding each other, they're both there for that shot, and there's one defender, Amaryllis, back post. Nothing they could do there, but just kind of watch that one go in because there are so many angles to cover there. Also, I've been noticing the boost stealing is incredible right now. It seems like every time that Asia Manji does go into the defensive half of Not Just Associates, there is a boost being stolen there, which then just leaves you stuck in your own end. You can't clear, you can't go anything high in the air, and it shows here with the 7 goals.
Definitely, and it's definitely showing how it's a factor here so far. Is here's some pressure for Not Just Associates the other way, but nothing to show for it. Easel will get the clear all the way down field. He might even have a shot. He will. It's a solo play from Easel, his 4th goal of the game.
And absolute Scorcher here on the side of Easel, just gets up over that last defender, finds the back of the net. I'm a little worried Asia Manji might get to double digits in game number 1 here.
I mean, they have a minute 18 so far left in this game. They scored 8 goals this far. I would be scared as well. Just the pressure from them has just been unbelievable to start in this game 1 for this group stage. And not only that, this is the first match of the day. Not what you're looking for here for Not Just Associates.
Yeah, we saw Asia Manji last week. They took care of everything taken care of in Integrity and Atlas Gaming in those, but those games were pretty darn close. It was aggregate scores that were only about 2 or 3 apart for most games, so it wasn't really blowouts. So that's going to go across mid. Chance there, and one finally across the board. Not Just Associates is on the board. We see some life finally here.
This is just what you need here late in game 1. Just get some momentum behind you. Mido just takes the pass from Amaryllis right in front of the goal line. Just get one on the board there for Not Just Associates.
Yeah, definitely a step in the right direction. Finish game number 1 on some sort of high note. Definitely got a little bit out of hand about a minute into this one, but a goal even. There's still chance for a second here with that little bit of a misdirection that happened on the prior goal. Players charge in here. That's going to be sent around towards the backboard. Is anyone mid? Someone is, but that's a save by Dan. Unfortunately, not in time for Not Just Associates. Amaryllis will send that one downfield, but Easel with the clear towards the far side. 15 seconds now. One more chance here for Amaryllis and Co to get one more across the board here. Or we'll get a good 50 there. Mido out towards mid. 5 seconds now, but it looks like it is all over and probably going to finish at that 8-1.
The big thing there is that luckily they did not get the double digits. They're looking to get one more for good measure. Nope, it'll be 8-1. But the great start there from Asia Manji.
It's 1 goal on 4 shots. What do you got in game number 2?
It's got to come up with something, right? I mean, and it does not look like the start they're looking for there again is Easel. Just 3 seconds in, will already find the back of the net. Again, just Not Just Associates just need to find an answer. This seems like they've been conceding a lot of space here to Asia Manji. Just they're taking advantage of the open net situations and just punishing Not Just Associates.
And they seem a little bit quicker to the ball as well, because that sometimes makes it look like teams are out of position, but if one side is there just that much quicker, they can really make it look like you don't know where your positioning is at on defense. We see another chance here, shot from the corner there, great save by Amaryllis. That one would have been a absolutely painful one to start off again. That one's crossed far side, Dan can't reach, so now maybe a chance on the counterattack here. Not Just Associates out towards mid, but that's sent sidewall. Back up towards mid, shot from Rage, crossbar, but that one's saved. Back to the direction, shot from the corner once again, but Dan, another great save there. A double tap attempt here off the backboard. Dan with the low shot. Great opportunities here for both sides, but so far hanging on for the side of Not Just Associates.
Yeah, that's what you need here. Just get a little bit of pressure going the other way and just able to hold strong defensively. And as I say that caster's curse, there's Dan off the pass from the back wall. It's now 2-0 here for Asia Manji.
Great shot there, and it is just unfortunate on the side of Not Just Associates. You need to find a way to get back into this sooner. 2-0 is not an insurmountable lead, but if it's anything to go off, last time we saw this happen, it was just kept on pouring on goal after goal after goal. They found opening as Easel puts a shot in from range, and great save there on the front post. Back around the backboard. 40 Mula shot towards the far side. Easel puts that one back mid. Dangerous, but thankfully it will be cleared and away there by Mido.
Mido then looking for Scorcher there in the middle, but unable to contact. It's now a 3-on-1, and Dan is gonna punish. Just punish Not Just Associates. It's a tough scene here for Not Just Associates. It's 3-1. Just the plays here, the offensive pressure it's 3-0 now.
Yeah, and it is hard to find a silver lining for this one, but you know, there's still, again, only 3-0. Still got 3.5 minutes. We just need to see more on offense because we saw, you know, full 5 minutes and was only able to get 1 goal behind the defense of Asia Manji. And right now it's looking dangerous as 40 Mula back post. The pass is there, but just not able to connect. Now Weasel drops that one home, and there's a little bit of a tie-up in the back of the net there. 4-0 for Asia Manji. Nice.
What an impressive shot, though, here from Easel. This is high up, and that looked like it might have hit crossbar down. That ball was way up there, and he was able to slot it perfectly.
Yeah, and it is just... Oh boy, Not Just Associates, we need to see something out of you. You still have a chance in this game. I'm going to keep repeating it until I honestly think there is no chance. There is still that opportunity, but you need to start coming to life now, and you need to come to life in a big way.
Here's a chance here, maybe it's an open net, but no, the shot's just off the post. A close one there for Not Just Associates, as that might have been some big momentum they could have gained right there. Mido here going for the bump, try to leave it there for Scorcher, but instead that gets cleared over to the far side. As Asia Manji's looking to move forward with it, Dan will play it down. Tried to find 40, but unable to connect. But then Easel's there, puts a shot on target from the left wall, and it's actually going to go in. It's now 5-0.
Yeah, this one is just 40 Mula absolutely interfering there. Able to just bump the players away from that. That was Scorcher on the near post. Easel puts that shot in. It wasn't too fast, only about 70, like I say, a nice 69 kilometers per hour. But unfortunately, just nobody is nearby, and they can't get the save. And it's just Asia Manji. Just, it seems like a faster team. It feels like their boost is at like 150% or something in comparison to Not Just Associates. There's another chance there, but thankfully cleared away there by Mido. Scorcher on the back post. Not Just Associates, we've seen some great comebacks there as Mido puts one under the crossbar, and there is a response earlier on this time, but still a deficit of 4.
Scorcher, they're getting 40 to jump and just leaves an open net in the top shelf for Mido there. Great team play all around.
Now 2:23 left. We have seen meltdowns or comebacks, depending on how you want to call it, as miraculous as this, so there still is the chance, but we need to see something starting pretty soon here out of these two sides. That passes out at mid. Mido, good 50 there. Back to the way. Easel shot from range. Is anyone back? Nobody is, but Dan can't find the back of the net. Too tough of an angle. Don't blame him there. As 40 will go for the sidewall touch here. 2 minutes remaining. Not Just Associates trying to play some defense here. Shot there by Easel. See, that one is saved out and away. Another shot here. 40 Mula puts that one off the sidewall. Mido will take this one out of his own zone, trying to get a breakaway there.
I think he'll shout there from Easel. Just a little bit wide, but Dan will find the ball, puts something on target. Easel just looking to get some bumps there on the goal line. 40 will step up as third man. He'll send it off the ceiling, almost on target. Easel then to cut off the pressure, or the attempted clear here rather, at midfield to keep the pressure going. 40, but good 50 there against Mido. He'll lose it back, but Scorcher's on it right away. Send it to the back wall. Dan will drop it down, looking for Easel, but looks like Amaryllis is there for Not Just Associates. Ball gets cleared over to the far side. Definitely the speed is a key factor here, and something I like to see Not Just Associates start doing is plays like that, where you get the demo there, play the body a little bit more, slow them down.
Well, yeah, and it helps with these teams that are so solid where they can probably still recover from those demos, but it at least makes them have to think a little bit more, makes them have to work for those rotations as Dan's going to go for the dribbling play here. Thankfully, that's stopped by Mido there, but 40 shot from a tight angle. Can't find the back of the net, cleared the way there by Mido. But like you were saying, those physical plays, it really makes those players have to work and have to adapt more to the situation they're tossed into instead of getting to be so comfortable in their own defensive half.
Scorcher looking for someone out mid, but no one's there. Mido will get a piece of it, but he'll have to send it to the corner, giving Asia Manji a chance to counterattack here. Dan crossfield past the 40, off the back wall. Easel coming in. He'll send off the back wall as well, as it was a tight angle for him. Now not just Associates with the clear. Mido looking to play the 50 across. Scorcher going for it, but he gets bumped on the way there. It's now a chance here on the counterattack for Asia Manji. 40 places it to the back wall. Dan up for it right away, but Mido beats him to it. Go ahead, gets ball cleared to midfield. And then that'll be the end of game number 2. 5-1 for Asia Manji. Not just Associates need an answer. Good Asia Manji team, as not just Associates need to just find an answer here, just some way to alleviate the pressure. And then once they figure that out, then all they got to do, get a couple goals, play solid defense, really hold that back wall, and they should be fine.
Yeah, and you know, this Asia Manji team, it's definitely can be beaten, but Easel's gonna find the opener here just 5 seconds into this one, right after the kickoff. Not just Associates cannot seem to catch a break. They maybe get a breath of air in between the two games, but then immediately Asia Manji is back on the gas, forcing those shots on net, forcing you to make plays. Like I was saying, not only is Asia Manji a solid team, but they are playing so well right now. This is a dangerous team that is looking to take one of those top spots in this, as Mido goes for the air dribble, but stopped away there by Easel into the sidewall.
Just Asia Manji just finding their teammates on the field, creating those, with using those passing plays as a chance to get some opportunities. But a shot here from Amaryllis. That's going to go ahead and get blocked over to the corner. The Scorcher will try to follow it up, but Easel will get the clear. Mido a little too far forward. He's in an awkward spot. Easel will take advantage of that, send it into the not just Associates corner. Amaryllis looking to control. He's still a bit awkward. Dan tried to put it out front for 40, but gets cleared away to the side by Scorcher. Mido looking to move forward with it. 40 will put a shot on target. It's a miss. There's an open net. But luckily, it was just off the post. Still 1-0 just a minute in, but the pressure from Asia Manji is still there. Another shot off the crossbar. It looks like not just Associates are having a 4th player in the field, and that would be the goalposts.
Yeah, and I guess there's going to be a chance of right. That's an absolute scorcher there out of Easel. Don't like to rub that in, but dang, that is another good shot. 133 kilometers per hour. Just absolutely rips that one to the back of the net. Defenders in position, but good luck saving that one, even if you are on the goal line there. And the thing I was going to say, too, is just not just Associates. We finally saw a little bit of offense there. At first, like, minute or so, we saw about 20-30 seconds where they had possession in the Asia Manji zone. But it doesn't matter if it's something like this, and now that's a miss there. Unfortunate. Easel's going to find a hat trick in the first 90 seconds. And not just Associates, you've got to find a way out of this now, because time is not on your side.
Easel had a hat trick last game, and he's already got one here. 3:35 left to play. Not just Associates need to find their answer now, and they need to find it fast. Otherwise, they're going to go down 0-1 to start the group stage.
Yeah, and, you know, at this point, with how Asia Manji is playing, I think you're fighting for a number 2 or 3 spot in this group, because not just Associates, even if they do win their other 2, Asia Manji, I don't see anyone else in this slowing them down. Maybe Moonboots there, as that's going to be an awkward touch towards the crossbar. A 50 there into the corner. Mido will chase it down. But as I was saying, there is a lot of competition in this group, and every game will matter. Even every individual matchup will matter. At the end of game, differential is used as the tiebreaker there.
Here's Mido looking for Scorcher. He finds him, but no, it's just off the post. A follow-up shot there from Scorcher. There we go. Not just Associates are on the board.
Yeah, and here, you know, you kept this one within reach. Only 3 goals so far. Scorcher just puts that one a little bit too high, but able to follow it up himself, find the back of the net. And not just Associates. Okay, 3 minutes now. You got to find something again here. Don't let Asia Manji score. And just, you know, clock is still on their side, but you can't be too reliant on that time you have left into the tank.
Good 50 there from Easel. Sends it right to Dan, but it was just a little too far forward, a little too fast for him. 40 will have to follow it up. Plays it to the back wall, looking for the pass across the middle, but Mido's there to control. Now moving back to midfield. They'll go ahead, try to fake the challenge there, one-on-one, try to get a little dribble play going. Instead, Amaryllis will there to follow it up. Drops it in front of the net, but the shot's just off the crossbar there from Scorcher. Definitely looking to control a lot more here as Dan tries to play the pass there from his teammate. Before he's going to have an open net, and it's 4-1 now.
That is absolute placement there. You look at 40, he's just waiting out at the midfield. Dan rotates away, Easel's going away. 40 just slots that one home near post. Perfect placement there. Couldn't ask for anything better with the defender coming off the backside there. And Asia Manji, you know, I can't tell if this is Asia Manji just having the series of their life right now and just playing absolutely insane, or if not just Associates is still a little bit slow on the warm-up this afternoon.
They just need to find their groove here. Just at this point, the series might be a little bit out of reach, but there's still time on the clock for him here. Just got to find your groove, try out a couple new things here, see what would work. That way, then you can give yourself the best chance to go 2-1 then in the group stage. That will for sure get you into the next round. As Easel with a double tap, that's his 4th goal of the game.
And a beautiful double tap at that, but a part of every goal has an assist on the only goal he doesn't score. See him just absolutely rocket at that one, slams it home on the front post. Defender tries to react to that one, but I don't think anyone's saving that shot or expecting such a beautiful double touch there. Asia Manji just looks on a different level right now.
It could be just the speed of the game and just the fact that they're connecting on passes. They're just doing everything right now. And punishing not just associates here is Dan with a little dribble play. He gets it by 1, but Amaryllis, there's the 3rd man on defense, is able to block it away, alleviate the pressure. Dan will go ahead back past the 40, almost an own goal there. It was almost ahead of 40. Now this play gets played to the corner. Easel, go ahead, send it to the back wall. He'll try to follow it up, but instead he'll leave it there for Dan. Ishak there gets blocked by Scorcher. Mido with the clear down the Scorcher. He puts a shot. What a missile! There to the top shelf. It's now back within 3.
Yeah, Scorcher, great play there. We see him able to get the pass off the end of that. Mido puts that in a perfect spot. Scorcher able to get it on the second half of that flip there. Puts it right under the crossbar. Great placement. Still a chance here. Might take a kickoff goal or two, but that's something that could happen here. It's just not just associates. You still have a chance, but it is waning as Mido's going to put that one off the ceiling and towards the net. 40's there, but Mido gets the follow-up. There's a kickoff goal, and it's back to within 2.
Always a chance. There's still time on that clock. 61 seconds. Just a 2-goal deficit now. Great play from Mido there off the kickoff to just get something going here. This might be what not just associates needs to get one game in this series. Start the reverse sweep run. Amaryllis played over to the right side. Dan will get it by him. Scorcher will pinch it off the wall back to the middle. Get the demo there on 40. Mido looking to get the long clear. The net was open for a brief moment. He'll go ahead and center 40 with a miss. It's an open net, but no one's there.
And for not just associates, unfortunate that no one was there, but I don't blame them. You don't expect players of this caliber to miss that, but Amaryllis going to go for the double touch there. Chance here for Mido. He's going to put that shot just off the back post. Dan clears it over 2. Easel kicks that one out towards mid. On defense, see what Mido can do here. Takes that one low. 23 seconds now. You still have that time, but you've got to score one almost immediately and then hope for a quick play after the following kickoff. Dan off the sidewall here, just trying to stall. They need to play keep away at this point. Don't need to score anymore. That's going to go towards the backboard. Dan, great pass out mid. Easel finds a 5th in game number 3. And it is just a dominant showing here out of Asia Manji.
Little give and go action there from Easel to Dan, Dan back to Easel, and just has got an open net. That give and go there is such a lethal play, as it will punish teams that can't cover the passes. They'll take the kickoff here just to run down the clock. 4 seconds left for not just associates against Asia Manji, and it looks like the ball will hit the ground there. Asia Manji will sweep not just associates to start off the group stage.
And if you take a look at that one,
play at least one other match and a high chance of playing a second match as well, as with the format of this one. If 2 teams have the same record, you got to play a tiebreaker match to see who will be the 3 seed, who will be the 4 seed, moving on in the playoff bracket.
Yeah, but not just associates. We'll see them in blue this time as the home team. That is, of course, Amaryllis, Mido, and Scorcher. On the other side, Moonboots with Rez, Hirio, and Kevin on their side. Have to see what not just associates can do. Already a better start here. Only 25 seconds in, but has not conceded a goal yet. They'll be back on defense here. Kevin going for the double touch off the backboard. Rez is actually going to miss that one. Had most of an open net there, but couldn't find the back of it. And we see ourselves still tied at 0.
And Moonboots coming out fast out of the gate, looking to get that first goal there. Good block there. I believe that was Amaryllis. Got in front of that one. Now on the rotation back. It's a shot off the post. It's open net, but Scorcher's there to block it away for not just associates. Much better start here for not just associates against Moonboots compared to that last series we saw. Not conceding a goal here in the first minute. Already a win for them in my books, as they just now need to get the clear here. It looks like Rez is going to try to slide it across the middle to Kevin. Ball gets back to Hirio instead. He'll play it back to his corners. He was in an awkward spot. Mido on it right away. Placed off the corner, now plays it to the ceiling. Kevin will clear it to the far side. But Scorcher is there for not just Associates. He'll pop it up to the back while Rez will try to control, play it off the corner, get it by 1. And Amaryllis will go ahead and let it go back to his corner.
Beyond towards mid.
As I say that, Rez finds Kevin right in the middle, and now it's 1-0 for Moonboots.
Yeah, just an unfortunate touch there. Kevin finds the opening on that one. It was looking like Amaryllis there in the corner, just a little bit flustered. Couldn't quite find that one, but hey, 90 seconds in, first goal being conceded, that's not a bad metric here, especially because we saw in the previous series, Moonboots took care of friendly fire 17-6 across 3 games. That's going to be another one there by Kevin. Finds the teammate there, drives it home. Off the pass from Rez, 2-0 right away.
Looks like Mido might have cheated a little too far on that kickoff there, leaving Scorcher just in a bit of an awkward spot there on defense. Nonetheless, 2-0 for Moonboots.
As I was going to say, it's actually, if you do come away with a win in this one, there is a chance you could still take first place in the group, actually, as that was going to clang off the upper corner there. I forget the tiebreakers exactly, but there could eventually be 3 teams at 2-1 in this group if everything falls in favor of not just Associates, but can't worry about that right now. Got to worry about taking care of business here in game number 1 against Moonboots. Charging out of that one is Hero, but Scorcher out towards the corner. Shot from range there, but that one is wide. Will chase this one down the corner. About 3 minutes left to go. That's going to be out towards mid. Amaryllis carries this one past 1. Going to send that one in from range, but Rez stops that one easily there. Gets it around Scorcher as well. Now that's going to be a shot, but unfortunately, that one is wide. Amaryllis kicks that over 2. I should have an open net. Actually saved there by Rez. Not just Associates, good pressure, but nothing in the back of the net yet.
Just a good chance there. 2 players got jumped for that 1 touch up there. I believe that was by Scorcher, and just unable to get it by Rez. It looks like Kevin will just dribble it across the middle, find the back of the net here. It's now 3-0 for Moonboots.
Another great shot there. Kevin comes off the sidewall there. Rez was there for the shot as well, but that one in just under the crossbar there. Kevin, I believe that's a hat trick for him as well. I might be mistaken on that one, but a good start here for Moonboots. Not just Associates, we've seen some attacking pressure, but we got to find you able to convert. We got to see those goals get across the line. Pressure doesn't amount to wins unless you get those goals. Kind of an obvious thing to say, but it's the truth.
Yeah, it's just at the end of the game, it's who scores more goals than the other team, right? It's this Hero will go ahead, slide it over across the middle to Kevin, back to Hero. His shot is a little bit slow, but it was on target. Saved there by Scorcher. Rez on it right away again, up to Kevin. He'll play it off the ceiling. Instead, Mido is there to control for not just Associates, but Rez will cut off the clear. Send it to the far side for Kevin, back to the middle for Hero. And now they will go ahead and rotate back here on defense as not just Associates with a chance to counterattack with a minute 30 left.
Yeah, now the real thing is here too is can they get some pressure going the other way? It feels like this is starting to be a repeat of the game or of the series prior, where it felt like the team could do anything they want. The opponent could just take their time, and that's what we saw with Manji. And now here with Moonboots, it feels like they're pretty comfortable with where they're at. They don't mind having to go back into defense for a little bit because they're able to get those clears out and away. Now a chance here, but that one's sent high and wide. There's still an opportunity. One sent in from range, looking for the near post. Reds is there. Mido on the sidewalk. It's a good 50 out towards mid. Scorcher might have a chance here, but that one's going to be sent toward the far side. He's a little bit too far forward. Amaryllis will charge on this one. Pass out towards mid. Reds with a great shot there. And 4-0 for Moonboots.
This looked like a little bit of hesitation here from Amaryllis. He could have challenged his ball early, but instead took his time a little bit, and Kevin was just able to find Reds across the middle to put it in the back of the Not Just Associates net, making it 4-0.
Yeah, and that's always a tough one there where that player is at, because you can challenge early, but then you risk getting beat way too early, way in the corner there. You just want to stay and say, hey, they can't do anything too dangerous from the corner, and then of course they go out and do something like that with a great passing play. Now Rez tries to put that one into the back of the net. That was actually Hero. Now Rez with a shot low. That one's saved there. Nice Scorcher. Now a couple players there. Shot to the far side. That one's away. Now another shot. That one's going to miss. And you're able to keep it out of the net here, but down by 4 with 20 seconds left. It is all over but the cross.
Hoping to get one here is not just Associates to get something on the board, but instead Rez will bank it off the crossbar and it'll go straight into the net, making it 5-0 with 12 seconds left.
And that's just the sheer pressure we see out of Moonboots here. You see it. It's just you know, it's those times where you are just stuck in your own zone and there is nothing you can do. It was shot after shot after shot, and it seemed like not just Associates had survived, but unfortunately able to find that opening. As now Mido might have a chance here, but that's going to be a fake kickoff up in the air. Kevin's going to pass that one far side, looking for Rez, drops it down towards center. That would have been a passing play for the Agents, even had connected. Now Mido just has a chance to put one away here at the end. Kevin's going to put that one high towards the backboard, tries to finish himself. Great save there by Scorcher. But it is basically a save for the stat sheet, and that's about it.
At least 2 more games left to play.
Yeah. And, you know, that's the thing here, too, is in game number 2, we find a better start to the game. Actually, I guess, no, they did have a good start. They did hold them off for, what, it was over 90 seconds there. So it was a great start to that one. It was just, you know, can they find a way out of it here? Can they find some goals, get them across the line? You know, an early starting goal here would be huge for the side of not just Associates. If we see them take the lead early on, I think that's a good step in the direction of getting a win here in game number 2.
Definitely, just strike. They strike first. You know, get yourself comfortable with that 1-goal lead. Then hopefully there, just as the ball just rolls in your favor. Just that's what you got to look for here. If you are not just Associates, just get on the board early, get that first goal, and then try to get the rest of them going.
As we enter game number 2 here, about 45 seconds in, just a little bit of back and forth action here across the field. A couple of shots on both sides. Mido's going to drop that one at mid. Kind of a dangerous spot there. That's a pass out towards mid. Rez finds the back of the net. A great passing play. Moonboots starts it off in style.
Mido was just a little bit awkward here. Rez will drop it down to Hero, give it back to Rez. A little give and go action there. Again, that's one of the most lethal passing plays in Rocket League, as it's 1-0 Moonboots right out of the gate, not even a minute in.
Well,
if you don't win the series, then you at least just take a game or 2 off of your opponent. That way, then you just have the game differential number going in your favor moving forward.
And we do see that goal will count for Amaryllis, so it will be 1-1 just under a minute into this one. A great response there, not just Associates. Amaryllis finds that opening there, and we see ourselves tied at 1. Great response once again.
Now they're looking to keep it going here. Looking to, not just Associates, looking to get the lead here for the first time in the series, as they have broken the shutout streak. But as I say that, Rez will find the back of the net off a beautiful pass from Kevin.
Great play there. See the players just a little bit too awkward there. Front post, Mido's coming in on the rotation. Amaryllis don't really like that rotation there. I would say try to cut in. It is definitely not what you're supposed to do, but sometimes you just got to improvise to survive. And in that scenario, cut in on the front post there, find that opening, but was trusting that there'd be a player on the back post. Now Amaryllis going for a little bit of a trick shot here. Gets a shot on net there. That one is saved towards the sidewall and cleared there by Kevin as well. Out towards mid. There's Hirio slowing that one down. Rez shot from range, but that one will be handled easily. Off to the sidewall. Now Hirio up. Amaryllis will clear downfield. And Rez dropping this down team passing play here. Kevin is up for this one for some reason. Really awkward to see him there. As now Hero puts that shot towards the upper corner. And Moonboots, the offense is just so deadly right now. They are on fire.
Kevin just going for a little bit of a freestyle there. He honestly looked like he faked the shot and just leaves it there for Hirio. Just 3-1. The pressure is just relentless here for Moonboots. Not just Associates need to find an answer quick.
There's plenty of time left in this one still. 3 minutes and 15 seconds. We're just ticking down on that one, but I always talk about your clock is your best friend until it becomes your enemy too late into the game. As Amaryllis gets a good interception there, that one's going to go just wide. Unfortunately, though, and the backup shot was just a little bit too late. Now that one's out towards mid. Opportunities here once again for not just Associates, but you need to find ways to find the back of the net. You can't just get those opportunities. We talked about it the series prior. You need goals. You don't just need chances.
Absolutely. And then just one other thing I've noticed, though, is with not just Associates, it seems that only one man is attacking and the other 2 are just sitting back a little bit further on defense. Might be getting boost, but always got to make sure you try to have that second man up there with you as it generates opportunities. Looks like Rez is going to get it by everyone. His shot off the post. No one there to follow it up quick enough. And it looks like the Moonboots are back on the offense yet again.
Well, and those times where you see only one player attacking, it's definitely the fear of being scored on here, but you know, it's something that a lot of higher level players know, and that's actually going to be a little bit of a kind of a pinch goal there by Rez, able to just ride it off of his teammate, and 4-1 now.
A little bit of a creative play here from as Hero just hits it over to Rez, just looking to send it behind the defender, and Moonboots getting creative here on offense. 4-1 for them with 2:13 left.
But as I was saying, you know, sometimes only having one player in offense can actually mean you end up playing more defense because you can't force that defending team to stay back in their own zone. As Kevin's gonna have a chance for one from here. It's the musty flick from the corner. Another great shot there. Oh boy, it is Moonboots just having a game here.
So there was just an unfortunate miss there on offense. The third man moved a little bit too far forward, anticipating the hit, and as a result, it was just an open net. They're 5-1 now for Moonboots.
And the other thing is too is, you know, it's got to be tough for the players in the server right now because it feels like if you stay too far back, then you just get beat back on the one, you know, on a 1v1, or you get beat back when you're not quite. As we continue with action here, just about a minute 20 left in game number 2 here. And that's gonna be a chance there, and Scorcher finds the back of the net. We see a response here out of Not Just Associates, 5-2. Great pinch off the sidewall there by Mido. Scorcher out in mid, able to beat that defender. And there's still a chance. Could take a goal per 30 seconds, but there's still that chance.
As long as there's time on the clock, there is definitely possible. As off the kickoff here, Hero will try to put one away here, try to make it a 4-goal lead. Instead, it gets left there for Kevin. And now Rez having to hustle back. Might be an open net here. It's off the post, it's just wide. And then Kevin will go ahead, get the clear back to middle. Hero there, I think, with the long clear, and he's gonna find the back of the net. It's now 5-2.
Yeah, that's a great shot there, Kevin. It seems like it's such a dangerous play to kick that one out towards mid. If his teammate of Hero had not been there in time, that is an easy shot for the attackers. But able to trust that his teammate will be there, able to get a shot off. Hero just sends that one in from downtown, and 6-2 for Moonboots. And you know, it's got to be frustrating too. I was talking about, you know, what the players are feeling in the server. You know, when anytime you get a goal back, you seem like, oh, maybe there's a chance we come back into this game. Almost immediately it's responded to by Moonboots, and that has got to be so deflating right now. And again, it looks like we'll have to be a reverse sweep if they want to take a series.
Scorcher will send off the right wall there. Might have had all 3 players forward. He does get all 3 to go. It's an open net for Scorcher. Back within 3 goals now.
Great play there by Scorcher, able to just find that opportunity. And that's the one spot I was worried for Moonboots, in all honesty, is that they might get too aggressive, which is a thing that Not Just Associates can capitalize on. You notice they're always in the offensive zone. Try to get behind him and put that away, but we'll have to see here. It has 40 seconds left, down by 3.
Scorcher trying to read it off the corner there. Kevin will go ahead, flick it up. Amaryllis try to get there first. Instead, the ball gets cleared by him. Mido, the last one back. His teammate gets bumped out of net. Hero will take advantage of that. It is now 7-3. Moonboots continuing their offensive dominance.
Yeah, we see the player on the front post there get absolutely boomed across the net. I believe that was by Kevin. I can't quite tell. That might have been Hero, but a great clear there by the second player for Moonboots. Open up that net. Mido has to just challenge on that one, has nothing else he can do there but pressure that one and hope that they can get something going here. But now a 4-goal game here with just a few seconds left, under 15 now. It will go to game number 3, and I guess we'll have a quick discussion here. Titanhawk, you know, going into game number 3, what are you looking for out of Not Just Associates? You know, what is there a key that you've seen to maybe winning a game here, trying to start that reverse sweep?
I'm always a big fan of, when you're getting beat by the other team, look for a little bit more of playing the body.
I don't see them, you know, I don't see Not Just Associates able to take this without scoring 4 or 5 goals even.
At this point, you just gotta make sure you just play with the tiebreaker here, right? Just make sure to try to get a game or 2. Just that way, you know, moving forward, like, should there be a 3-way tie with a tiebreaker, then you have a little bit of advantage potentially against some other teams. There's a shot off the crossbar there. Quick start here for Moonboots, and this game is Hero will find the back of the net.
And it's just the pressure is unrelenting there. And it's surprising too because they're so far forward. We saw that cause a goal in the game prior, but Moonboots has no problems being that aggressive. We see all 3 of those players well in front of the midline. I think it was within even almost the box there, almost the goal box there, but you know, it's pressure and it's working for them. We see them rewarded with a goal early on. Here's Rez, actually doesn't anticipate that miss, but fortunately for not just Associates. They're able to survive that one. Kevin keeping the pressure up here, trying to kick it out towards mid, towards the sidewall. Kevin high off the backboard. That one's going to drop straight down. Hero can't quite read, so again, the Associates get away with that one. Shot from range by Scorcher, but sent to the sidewall and away. 1 minute in to game number 3. We need to see more out of Associates, but so far, they're doing all right.
Kevin sends it to the back wall. He finds Hero, and there's now a 2-goal lead. It's just, you just got to look for an answer here on defense for not just Associates.
It's the casting curse, of course, and the frustrating part for those players as well is you see all 3 of them inside the box. They're in the right spot. It's just the rotations are lost there. We saw Amaryllis bump his teammate there, so that causes 2 players to go out of position. The back post guy tries to dive in front of that one, but it is such a hard spot to find yourself in. Also, a thing that I'd be intrigued to see is the amount of boost that's being stolen here on the side of Moonboots, because it just has felt like constantly there's no boost, and we see it there. Rez puts that top shelf in the defender, can't get to it.
Kevin will just send it to the back wall here. Rez with a pre-jump, actually. He'll go ahead and just beat the defender to it. It's just the continuing dominance that we've seen from Moonboots. They're showing why they are a top 4 team.
Yeah, and like I was saying, it constantly feels like Associates, and not just Associates as well, is out of boost, and it just feels like there's nothing they can do, even if they break out of their own zone. Another thing with that boost as well is even if you do get the clear, if you don't have enough boost to follow up with a counterattack, the opposing team will just take possession back right away, and that's what we've seen today, where it feels like immediately once they exit the zone, it's just taken away by Moonboots once again, and they'll head back in on another attack here. Hero tries to drop that one down mid, can't connect with that one, so Kevin off of the sidewall tries to follow this himself. Retouch away there by Scorcher. Amaryllis will kick this one downfield, back on defense for Moonboots. 2 minutes remaining. Scorcher up towards the backboard, looking for the double touch, but can't find the angle. Be cleared away.
Good look there from Scorcher for the double tap, but just a bit of a tight angle there for him, as now he's got to work out of his own corner. He'll elect to play the 50 there against Kevin. Hero will go ahead, take over for Moonboots. He'll send it to the back wall. One player gets demoed across the field. A little bit of space here for not just Associates, but Kevin as third man. He's able to get there right away. Banks it off the ceiling, tries to find a teammate in the middle, and it's Rez. It's 4-0 now.
And like you said, that demo, it was a good spot, but take a look at this one. Kevin with such a banger of a pass, looking for a play on the back post. It looked like that was going to be saved there by Scorcher, but just unable to find that save there. Actually, that was Amaryllis, excuse me, but Moonboots, you are just looking so dominant right now. Not just Associates, you still have over half this game to go. Rez puts that shot there. That one can't be saved as well. Rez on a hat trick. Moonboots on to 5 now. Oof.
It's just tough. It's just a kickoff goal there, 5-0. The thing to note, though, is still half the game to be played. If the other team can score 5 goals in one half, you can match that in the other half of the game. It's just you got to be willing to make quick adjustments here while play is going on. And if you can figure out how to do that, then get one on the board start, then slowly we'll get the second one, and you just got to hope it all rolls your way from there.
And the thing is here too, it is so hard to adapt during these games, because I feel like you need to get more offense going, and it can be so difficult to try to force yourself to play offense there if all it seems like you're doing is conceding goals on defense. You really want to play back and play more on that defensive zone, but you need to push up, you need to get something to happen here. As Kevin going to send that one towards the far side. Also a card change in between games here, I believe. I think he was using the Dominus before this one. Now in Octane there, of course. Mido will send that one downfield, and even when it's not a pass to them, Moonboots seems to be in the right position constantly. Scorcher with a chance there past mid, but that one can't get there. Counterattack, Mido should get a touch here. That's not going to be too useful, but it does slow it down enough for teammates to come in. Scorcher going to be coming out of net to get the clear on that one. Chase this one down, looking for the far side. Hero, good save there. And as we tick under 90 seconds left, it is still a 5-goal deficit.
Good dunk there from not just Associates. A bit of a chance there, but still, just you got to get something on the board here. You still got one more series to play against Friendly Fire. You just got to look for something here, get something behind you. That way you don't go into that next series a little too slow, because as you just need to win that series there, and then there's a chance that you're looking for sure at a tiebreaker potential, and even a the third seed coming out of your group. Just got to find something here late in this game.
Well, I guess the good news is now I have gotten results from the other game there. Asia Manji takes care of Friendly Fire, 3-0 in there, so a sweep on that side. If this game does fall in favor of Moonboots, which is looking likely at this point, then the final matchups of the night will be for first place and will be for third place in this group, with the winner of the upper game, as we'll call it, Moonboots and Asia Manji, getting the first place, and third for the winner of Not Just Associates versus Friendly Fire. But Hirio's gonna bang that one down off the crossbar. Moonboots just going for the style points at this point, and they are showing where they are one of the teams to beat in APAC South.
Having just a good challenge there, a good read, sends it off the right wall. Hirio up for it right away. Might have been a little bit awkward, but he recovered. He's just able to slot it into the lower left corner of the goal. 6-0 now with 20 seconds left. Not Just Associates just need to find an answer here, as time is running out very, very quickly in this series before they have to take on the other team that will be 0-2 in their group, with a potential chance of not even making the playoffs.
I guess the thing that I have to say is Not Just Associates will be looking for a little bit of redemption there, but very fortunate that there is this this group stage format, because if this was a traditional, absolutely insane tallies there between those two teams, and it's just, you know, Asia Manji and Moonboots have looked so darn solid this entire game that it is all we have. It actually looks like, I believe we're in a test lobby. Actually, no, excuse me, we are live right now, so 3 seconds into this one, we see Not Just Associates get a goal on the board. Perfect start, right?
Exactly, it's all going to plan right here, as Not Just Associates get that kickoff goal there just 3 seconds in. They've seen it happen to them a couple times the other way around, as it's been against them, but this time around, going in their favor. Great start for them.
Yes, and as we will remind you, Friendly Fire is in blue. Of course, that is Tomato, Gravity, and John 07. On the other side, actually, Mido's gonna put, or excuse me, Mido, is gonna put that one away. Gets that one away off the pass from Scorcher. Amaryllis back on defense as the third for Not Just Associates.
Just cleaning up around the net there. Takes advantage of the loose rebound right there in front of the net. 2-0 for Not Just Associates. We'd like to see that starting out of the gate here.
Out towards mid, we're going to see off the sidewall here. That's going to get banged towards the backboard. Amaryllis is there, clears that one hard downfield. Players are too far forward. Amaryllis gets the third. Not Just Associates seems to either have found their rhythm or just had quite a pep talk in between these games.
It's a boomer clear there from Amaryllis. It just finds the back of that. Just all three players a little too far forward there for Friendly Fire. Not Just Associates. This is exactly what you want to see coming from them out of the gate here. Just three goals in less than a minute.
Yeah, and a reminder as well is that actually be a fourth now. Scorcher puts that one bar down. Not Just Associates is fed up with being styled on today, and they are saying we are going to take advantage of this matchup here, which might be a little bit more in favor of them as opposed to the two prior.
It's just it's now their turn to go on offense, like you said, Frey. It's just, this is a great start here to this series. You just gotta hope that they keep this consistent across at least the 3 games that they are going to be playing here in this best of 5. They just need to be ready to go here, as they gotta lay it all out on the line to make sure they finish top 3 in their group.
Yeah, and honestly, at some point like this, it seems like these are the games where sometimes teams do the best because there's nothing, you have nothing to lose. You're already in a very bad spot. Your back is against the wall. Just play all out, even if it's goofy, even if it's not what you always talk about in practice and stuff like that. That's going to be a great shot there by John 07. Able to air dribble around all 3 defenders from his own zone off the pass from Tomato.
The great play there. Tomato just finds his teammate John, and he's able to just beat the defenders. The passing plays coming in clutch here for Friendly Fire.
So that's a step in the right direction. It's going to be, and honestly, I do expect a back and forth game here from these two teams, with them being, both at kind of the bottom of this, with Not Just Associates, a team that I expected to do better than how they've done so far. Could just be a quiet day or an off day. There's another chance here. Gravity out of the corner, has to try to turn around on that one. Trying to pass this one out towards mid, looking for a teammate there, but Mido is the first one there. Clips it downfield, gets past 2, tries to go for the shot, but Tomato gets in front of that one. Tomato Dot on the sidewall, can't wrangle that one, so that's going to be a pass out towards mid, cleared away there. Now another shot, that one's going to be too high here by Mido. Another chance, but that one's wide as well. And under 3 minutes now. Not just Associates keeping that pressure on, and that's what we like to see.
It's just, this is just very good pressure, very good bounce back here that we've seen from not just Associates. Getting swept in both series before, now they want to be the ones to do the sweeping. Here as Friendly Fire goes on the counterattack, Depravity will go ahead and make it a 2-goal game once more.
Yeah, off what looks like it almost could have been an own goal. It's hard to tell if that, I think that one was going in regardless, but that one still ends up in the back of the net. Not just Associates, you got the first 4, but back-to-back goals for the side of Friendly Fire. Now you got to find another one here. Amaryllis shot there, that one's a little bit too easy. Be sent towards the sidewall halfway through game number 1. This is a much closer affair than either one of these teams has really been in at all tonight. Most of those games were pretty out of hand as Mido gonna put that one in from range. Off the sidewall there, Amaryllis there as well, but back out towards midfield. Players miss on that one, so there's gonna be a shot here. That's gonna go towards net, as that's gonna find the back of it. Scorcher, it's not just Associates back in the scoring column.
Friendly Fire just in a bit of an awkward spot. Depravity looked backflip and side flipping a couple times there, and Scorcher just takes advantage of the loose ball in front of the net. We'll go ahead, slot it in, back to a 3-goal lead for not just Associates.
Yeah, and keep that foot on the gas, because we've seen here that goals can go against you pretty darn easily. That's gonna be another chance here. Mido able to almost find the net there, but can't quite get the angle there. Now Amaryllis as well charging in on that one. Friendly Fire will try to clear out of their own zone with just under a minute 50 left in game number 1.
Friendly Fire here on the clear. Jono 7 looking to move forward with it. He'll go ahead, flick it to the back wall. Big bounce up in front of the net of not just Associates. No one there though, as Amaryllis will get there first. Plays it to the corner. Looks to try to dribble it past the 2 defenders there. Mido will go ahead, take over. Instead, it gets sent back to the corner by Scorcher. He's rocking that dominance. He's trying to get it back out front, unable to get it out. And John 07 will go ahead, take possession, try to get the clear here.
Now when we picked up in the midfield, we see those physical plays coming out, and there's nobody back. The last defender was getting harassed in the corner. Amaryllis with the air dribble makes it 6.
Just a great air dribble there for Amaryllis. Great play there, take advantage of the open space. Knows exactly what to do with the ball there. 4-goal lead, 1:15 left to play. Now off the kickoff, Scorcher on it right away against Depravity. Let's still fall back. Now Tomato Dot will go ahead and leave it there for his teammate instead. But it looks like Mido will be on it right away. Again, ball will get back out in front, and Mido will go ahead and get credit for the goal there. That completes the hat trick.
Was that an own goal again? I can't quite tell, as Mido's going to send this one off the sidewall. Gather dished that back. No, that was an own goal there. Unfortunate for Friendly Fire, but man, we are seeing some high-scoring affairs on stream tonight. The lowest margin of victory, or like the lowest number of goals we've seen the winning team have so far is 5, and it might continue here. John 07 finds that one off the kickoff, makes it 7-3. Man, we have no shortage of goals on stream here tonight.
Absolutely not. I mean, this is exactly what we want to see out of both of these teams. Just offensive dominance from both of them, showing their peak offensive skills. This seems to this point more like it's a shootout. Whoever gets the most shots on target will just win the game. Whoever can just make the other team, force them to make a play on defense, just will be successful in this series. This Tomato Dot will go ahead, dribble it down the right side of the field. That gets cleared away there by Scorcher. Mido now up. He'll send it over to the right side. Gets sent out to the back wall. Tomato Dot will be there to clear over to the far side. And a bit of an awkward spot here. Plays to his own back wall. Gets a double touch ball. Now in a dangerous spot. Scorcher's up for it right away. Puts it on target. It's now 8-3.
And with how this is going, I could see either one of these teams putting up double digits at some point in this series. Still about 25 seconds left to go in this one. Scorcher drops that down off the pass from Amaryllis. 8 goals for not just Associates now to the 3 of Friendly Fire. Explosion by both sides on offense here in game number 1.
Will definitely lead to an interesting series moving forward here. See if Friendly Fire can bounce back against not just Associates, but not just Associates. This is exactly what we are looking for. This is what we've been looking to see if they can do all evening long. Just trying to put more offensive pressure out there. Just put some goals on the board. Has 3 seconds left, 2 seconds now, and Mido will just go ahead and let it touch the ground. Not Just Associates takes game number 1, 8-3, and it looks like we'll have a server change. 2 is now underway here. Not Just Associates in the orange, Friendly Fire in the blue. Already 10 seconds in, and it looks like Not Just Associates are looking to start fast out of the gate here. Chance for Amaryllis here on offense. That gets saved there by John07. He's able to dribble it past midfield. Looking to get something going here to start out of the gate, and now heads back to Depravity. They'll drop it down there for John07, and Friendly Fire will strike first.
And that's a great passing play there. We just see the pressure here from Friendly Fire, keeping that on. There's gonna miss off the backboard. There's the backboard defense, but it doesn't matter if you whiff there. So unfortunately, can't connect with that one. Friendly Fire first in this one. Interesting thing to notice before this game, I was looking at those pings for Not Just Associates. They're all in the 70s or higher range. That's definitely, you know, I gotta be a slight disadvantage, but based on their region, that's just how it happens sometimes, where the server is based, where it is located. You know, so far hasn't seemed like too big of a hindrance here. Now we'll see Amaryllis try to carry this one in the offensive zone. Gets past 2, trying to look for the pass out towards mid. There's a couple teammates there. 50 goes back out towards mid. Scorcher can't quite control. Go back looking for his own defense on the backboard. Great touch there to keep that one out of a dangerous spot. 1 minute in here. This has been a fast first minute of play here by these two teams. Friendly Fire still on top, 1-0.
And here we go, looking for Not Just Associates, just looking to get something going back to the Friendly Fire half. We saw them score 8 goals in that first game, but as you mentioned, Frank Cabbage, just because you get 8 goals the first game doesn't mean that, you know, every game moving forward is going to be a blowout, as they're just looking to get something going here. Mido working out of his own half will get the dunk on one. He's got boosted working forward with midfield. He'll leave it there for a teammate. The tight angle shot, it's unable to find the back of the net. Mido, they're able to make a turn, stay with it into the back wall, but that gets cleared back to Amaryllis. He'll send it over to the left side, try to find Mido again. Played up the left wall, and Depravity there will clear it back across the length of the field. A shot here from long range there for Friendly Fire, and it gets blocked away into the corner. Tomato Dot there moving to the middle with it, but unable to find a teammate. John07 back to Tomato Dot. The pressure coming out here for Friendly Fire, as Not Just Associates just looking to control, get a little bit of breathing room.
Yeah, that's going to be the thing here, is can they transition back forward? And they send that one back down again. That's stopped there by Amaryllis, but the 50 is in favor of Tomato Dot. John07 comes up with a shot there. Depravity tries to charge in on that one. But Scorcher is the first one there, trying to chase this one down as well. Looking for that pass, but good touch off the backboard. A great touch off the backboard there. That's carried forward. On the corner, that's John07. Tomato Dot looking for a backboard touch here. Scorcher can't get there. Tomato Dot finishes it himself. And 2-0 for Friendly Fire.
John07 will just lose the 50 there. Back to Tomato Dot. The tight angle shot. He'll beat the defender. And it just, that's a beautiful play there from Friendly Fire. Just like you said, Frank Cabbage, just the defense just a little bit needs to be, you know, refined and just a little more precision to it for Not Just Associates if they want to be looking more solid going to playoffs.
Well, yeah, and the rotations have seemed a little bit off here too, because it's just uncharacteristic misses, and that is a big sign that your rotations are a little bit too slow for what they need to be, because when you're pressured into a chance that you really don't want to take, you might make those mistakes, and that's a thing too, is if you're more comfortable with the pace of play, which they have been, and they really should be, because that's what we expect from them. You know, then you're less likely to make those mistakes, but you know, unfortunately, so far here, 2 of them. That's another pass out towards mid. That one's cleared. Still have just about a minute 50 to try and pull this one back. 2 goals is definitely within your wheelhouse, but you need to see something soon. That's gonna be a shot from the corner there by Amaryllis, and the demo right on top of the ball there opens up that lane. Back to a 1-goal game.
Mido just clearing a little bit of space there. I think that was him. And then Not Just Associates get on the board here. 100 seconds left to play. A great shot there from Amaryllis to get it within 1.
And now the thing is here is the next goal is huge. Of course, every goal is important in games like this, but you know, a tied game is way different than falling back behind by 2, as we're going to see Mido go for the air dribble there. Double touch off the backboard. John can't get there. Depravity, what a huge save. That is mammoth in this game number 2.
Just the ball control there from Mido, just to take it to the back wall and almost just slot it in. It was just a tad too high. John07 gets the clear here for Friendly Fire. Mido working off the corner. Go ahead, try to leave there for a teammate. Instead, Depravity is on it right away. Tried to find Tomato Dot on the far side. He'll send it to the back wall again. He'll try to drop it down. John 07 went with him, a double commit here. And now a potential counterattack. Mido in a one-on-one there. And instead, Depravity will get the clear. Now back to the corner. It's bounced off back to the middle. Amaryllis there with control. Will air dribble it. Try to play it around one. John 07 gets a piece of it to send it to the corner. Scorcher, he's up for it fast. We'll get the demo on one. Pop the ball right up. And this shot from Amaryllis is just over the top of the net. John 07 will get the clear. The pressure definitely coming out late here for Not Just Associates. They have 30 seconds left to find one here, Frig.
It's definitely some better pressure from what we're seeing. That's a shot from range there. That's scooped away there. Well done, but it's just, you know, at some point, like we talked about in the prior series, those chances don't matter if you can't find the back of the net, and so far here, the back of the net has stayed empty, bar that one shot by Amaryllis, and they have 10 seconds now to see if they can do anything. That's going to be a great 50 there off the side, while Amaryllis trying to get the second touch there. 50 there by Mido, but too many vendors behind that ball. There's a chance here, but that one's going to roll down and hit the turf, and just like that, like we said, do not take friendly fire on the side of friendly fire. See if we can get this one going on here. That's going to be cleared there by Depravity. Back on defense, he'll send this one forward once again. Amaryllis carrying forward, but out of boost now. In a tough spot to get anything towards mid. Actually able to fake out one, but the second one is there with the save. Depravity, good touch off the backboard as well. 30 seconds down. A little bit of action both ways, but so far favoring Not Just Associates.
Yeah, now they have a chance here as Mido will put a shot on target, and that'll get by the defender. Beautifully placed there from Mido off the pass from Scorcher. 1-0 as Not Just Associates strike first.
Yeah, and that was just unfortunate there. It looks like Depravity should have had that save, but just couldn't quite get in front of it. Unfortunately, a little bit too far behind. I guess actually fortunately, because of course, cheered for Not Just Associates, but, you know, just unfortunate for him that he was just a tad bit too far back. Amaryllis, a great 50 there in the corner, a little bit of a fake. Now John 07 out towards mid, looking for a teammate. That's a shot there. Tomato Dot will respond almost immediately. And this is going to be an absolute banger of a series in the tail half here.
Looked like Scorcher and Mido double commit there. It just, that's just something that's just unfortunate there. You got to clean that up. It's just a costly mistake there as Friendly Fire takes advantage of it, as it's now a tie game here just within the first minute. One goal scored by each team here. It's a miss there on defense from Friendly Fire. Mido able to stay with the ball here, but instead it looks like John 07 will beat him to it first. Clears all the way down length to the field. Tomato Dot bounces it off the back wall, or backboard rather, and heading back the other way is Not Just Associates on a counterattack. Tomato Dot having the hustle back there. Good back check there from him. Leads it for Depravity. Depravity's got open net in front of him. He'll take the shot. Top shelf. It's now 2-1 as Friendly Fire takes the lead.
Yeah, and it's honestly, it's just looked sloppy from Not Just Associates. We saw that at the tail end of the game prior, and then here again as well. It's just, it doesn't look like the same team. We saw such composure in game number one. Of course, still allowed 3 goals, but, you know, at least it seemed like they were flowing as an offense and a defense. And see, another miss there. Mido just, I don't know if he was out of boost and decides against it, but it feels weird. It feels sloppy, and it's not the team that we're expecting to see here in the tail end of this series. And it might come back to cost them if they keep on making these mistakes, because it's being capitalized on, and right there again, Depravity, a second goal, second in a row, off an overcommit, and just, you don't need to go for that if you're Mido back as the third defender. Play that into the corner and play some defense.
Either looks like Friendly Fire made the adjustment from that first game, or Not Just Associates might have gotten a little bit ahead of themselves as they now find themselves down by 2 in game number 3. Just looking to bounce back, looking to figure out here, but it's gonna be another goal there for Tomato Dot as it's now 4-1. Just the defense needs to be touched up here, and Not Just Associates need to refine what they were able to do in game number 1.
And honestly, Not Just Associates is conceding this, but I honestly feel like it's Friendly Fire just having the confidence, because you can imagine after losing 6 straight games by wide margins, you got to be absolutely rattled, and then to lose the first one of this one 8-3, you got to be just absolutely sweating bullets. But you win that next one 2-1. It's a hard-fought game. That puts some wind in your sails. You say, hey, we can do this. We can actually, you know, we can take down teams that are in this qualifier. We just had to face 2 of the best teams in the region as of right now, but you know, we'll have to see if they can keep it up here. It's going to be a hard road back into this one for Not Just Associates. See if they can start off here, but an air dribble the other direction as John 07 finds the back of the net. A great play there, his first goal to go with 3 assists in this one. and not just associates have fallen silent.
It just fallen silent is just the perfect way to put it. I mean, it just seems that they can get the one goal every now and then, but they just can't continue that offensive prowess that we've seen that we know they can do from not just associates. Is they just need to find out, take this game, figure it out. They still have half of it left to play, and there we go. There's another shot in the right direction as Mido will go ahead get the second goal of the game for not just associates.
And their pace from game number 1 is 4 goals in half the game, so they still have a chance to actually, by that metric, win it in regulation if they were able to keep Friendly Fire from scoring the rest of this game. So they can play that offense. It's just, it doesn't matter if you can play offense if your defense is just an absolute stiff there. As that was good, sent the other direction. Now good touch there by Mido, but that's stopped over top by Tomato Dot. Out towards mid, there's Amaryllis. He'll take this one sidewall. The Gravity charging in. A lot of pressure up here from Friendly Fire. They have to be careful because not just associates can counter attack on overcommitting. We saw that a little bit in those first couple of series where teams would get a little bit too aggressive, and then you see that third man forward, you boom it in from range, and there's no one back to save it.
Yeah, and then it seems like Friendly Fire has made that adjustment to not prevent those booming clear goals. And if you're not just associates, you got to realize that you got to make the adjustment here as Tomato Dot completes his hat trick, and it's now 6-2 for Friendly Fire.
Yeah, and a great pass downfield actually to himself. Tomato Dot on the right spot there to put that one front post. Defenders can't quite reach it, and 6-2 for Friendly Fire, like you said. It is just an absolute offensive showcase here for them, and not just associates back against the wall. You still got a chance at this one. 4 goals is not an insurmountable lead, but clock is ticking against you, and your time is running low. Let's just see another chance here. This one, John07 trying to go forward. Amaryllis is up in time with enough boost. This one sent in now from Depravity. Scorcher up, trying to drop this to his left. Tomato Dot's there. Going to be sent off the backboard. Tomato Dot might go for the double touch here, trying to get that one away, but be sent towards the side. Well, John07 keeping it in. This defense is surviving for now. Now Scorcher might have a chance on a breakaway here. One player to beat, put that one far post. Tomato Dot with a save. And on the attack now, not just associates.
And I'm with you, Frey Cabbage, with what you mentioned earlier, how just this looks a little bit sloppy, a little bit out of the ordinary here from not just associates. It does not look like their peak form right now. They really need to find their groove, lock in what they know they can do, understand that they have the potential to do big things on the Rocket League pitch. But here it's John07 again with another open net goal. But not just associates need to understand, just need to figure it out and understand that they have what it takes to compete at a high level like this. They just need to find their groove.
Yeah, and it's, this is a complete 180 from game number 1. It's kind of, we're seeing these two teams switch places because we saw, a strong victory in game number 1 for not just associates, then a hard-fought loss in game number 2, and now an absolutely brutal defeat here, barring a impressive meltdown here by Friendly Fire. But yikes, you got to find some way to adjust back to this, and it's, those mid-series adjustments are always so difficult now because you had a great game 1, but you don't want to overcommit the other direction, because that's what this could be. Is they had confidence, but then they got overconfident, as now Depravity tries to follow up the pass from John07. But like I was saying, is if you try to get overly confident, it's going to be a miss there by Mido. Unfortunate, likely won't change the game, but as I was saying, back to that, those adjustments, very hard to make on the fly. You got to make it happen here, though, if you want to extend this series. And now, for not just associates, it will take a game number 5.
And that's just what you got to accept at this point, is just now that you got to do what?
Have to find their teammates somewhere downfield and able to get those shots and eventually those goals. But so far here, after game number 3, not a lot of confidence. We got to see something more. Make Friendly Fire work for the goals that they get.
That's exactly what you got to do, because that's a great point that you made there with the stat line. Is just you got everything. Just got to fix out those defensive flaws a little bit here, as it's now do or die for not just associates as they try to get started here, going quickly within the first 30 seconds of this game number 4. This Tomato Dot will send it to the far side. A defensive miss there from not just associates. John07 able to stay with it, looking for Tomato Dot out front, but no one's there to follow it up. Mido will go ahead, take control, send it back to the middle. John07 plays to 50, bumps into his own teammate there, plays it to his own back wall. Gets a nice pop up there and is able to recover nicely.
Yeah, great little recovery there. That got dangerous when he 50'd his own teammate back in their own zone. Tomato down a banger of a pinch there. Going for maybe the cooks are there, or a great pass. And now John07's gonna have a shot there. That one's gonna go a little bit too high. Friendly Fire are just absolutely oozing confidence right now. They look like they cannot be stopped as that one's towards the crossbar. Saved there by Mido. John07, another shot here. They are pouring it on thick right now. It's a minute 15 in, and it has felt like 10 seconds have gone by just with the absolute pace that has been played here. Finally, we see Not Just Associates in the offensive zone. A little bit of a mishap there. Tomato Dot will go for the dribble down. Gets it past one. Two more to contend with behind that. Now John07 shot from range. That's going towards the crossbar. And that's barred down and in.
This is just, you can see this coming here from Friendly Fire as they are just oozing with confidence right now. John07 with a beautifully played shot off the crossbar and down. In about the span of less than a minute, it was just shot after shot there from Friendly Fire, and they strike first in this game number 4.
Yeah, and we're hoping for Not Just Associates to come to life here, but you gotta get more, you gotta be more deadly in your offense and play a little bit better on defense. I don't think that was something to be too ashamed of for the fact of how much pressure there was. There's a chance here on the near post now. Mido will drop that one down a little bit too high, an uncharacteristic miss there. That was an opening that we would have seen them hit usually. Amaryllis going to try to follow this one up as well, but that one's back into the defensive zone. Under 3 minutes to go now here in this series point right now in favor of Friendly Fire. See them leading 2-1 after back-to-back victories. Tomato Dot from the corner trying to just harass the players in net. A little bit of a double commit there. Now Depravity comes in for the 50, and I think Boost is starting to get a little bit low here as well. Thankfully, that looks like Amaryllis able to break out, looking for a teammate. Mid trying to get the pass off, but that stopped there. Great 50 by Tomato Dot. On the backside, Tomato Dot will carry it forward. Mido trying to intercept at midfield. Pinch there. Goes towards the far side. Halfway through game number 4. Still 1-0 in favor of Friendly Fire.
This now seems like Friendly Fire now playing a little bit more defensively as they know they have the lead, knowing that it's just they are 2 minutes away from making the playoff bracket here, and Not Just Associates is unable to put any offensive pressure against them as Depravity's gonna have an open net in front of him, but it's off the post. He was the third man as well. It's a bit of a brief opening there for Not Just Associates, but Depravity able to recover nicely as Mido will play it off the corner. Leaving it for a teammate. There's a lot of open space here as Not Just Associates taking their time as Scorcher will go ahead, get the demo on one. Amaryllis moving in against Tomato Dot. The 50 leaves the ball in the corner. Depravity steps up off the respawn. Mido will play the 50 off the ceiling. Scorcher waiting patiently, but as Depravity is able to get it back into the corner, loses the 50 back at Tomato Dot, but it's a little bit fast. Tomato Dot will retreat to his corner. Ball now being played back down over the middle. Amaryllis will pop it up there, and Mido is up. 2 players go there for Friendly Fire. Bit of a chance here, but Scorcher's in an awkward spot as they think he bumped into Amaryllis on the way back. And Friendly Fire just not having to put a whole lot of pressure on Not Just Associates. It seems like Not Just Associates are beating themselves at this point.
Yeah, and it really feels like they're kind of just absolutely gassed at this point because these chances on offense, it's just go for a 50, hope it goes your way, chase the ball down. We see it right here, and then it gets stolen away there by Friendly Fire. They're able to clear back the other way, put a chance on net, and that's all she wrote. And there's gonna be a chance here. That one's almost gonna be an own goal. Tomato Dot comes up with the clear towards the far side. Oh, Not Just Associates, there are chances here, but they are starting to run dry. Scorcher tries to charge in on that one. John07 moves it past 2. Amaryllis thankfully back on defense. Now only 30 seconds left. 50 up there, goes awkward toward the far side. Tomato Dot gets a little bit too ahead of himself there. Now Mido chasing that one down. Is this going to be a bump? And it's going to be a goal caused by Friendly Fire. All too true to the name. Finally a break.
This is maybe the turning point here. Maybe this is just the break that you need. Just get something that goes your way and then just turn it into a snowball where everything just starts falling your way. You'll get this goal. Now maybe they get a kickoff goal here where everything will just hopefully get a little bit better. This is maybe what they need to come to life here for Not Just Associates.
Yeah, and Friendly Fire has to be absolutely kicking themselves. There was no chance Mido was fine in the back of the net with that one. No boost right in front of the net. There would have had to 52 players and had the third one not rotate back in. Now Tomato Dot has a chance for a 0-second dagger towards the upper corner. A 0-second goal. And Friendly Fire, will finish off the night with a victory here over Not Just Associates. Tomato Dot finds the opening, perfect placement there, and a heartbreaking way for the night to finish for Not Just Associates.
Great speed there out of Tomato Dot. He's just able to beat the